and also doubling the watch hours over a 12-month period that are required to enter the partner program. You have to hit one of the two, either getting the
8,000 watch
required
hours.
eligible views, which is now 20 million shorts views, or getting 8,000 watch hours on long form content. Both of these have been doubled from the previous requirement, which was 4K watch hours or 10 million shorts views in the given time period, which is 90 days for shorts or 12 months for long form. That is, of course, coupled with the 1,000 subscriber requirement. So you have to hit 1,000 subscribers, then one of those two metric milestones there in order to be eligible for the partner program. This has
Get
caused
my YouTube
a
chat. Get my
lot of
YouTube.
ripples and a lot of conversation around it. And I think a
Ads for
very
YouTube.
largely overlooked reason behind this is buckle your seatbelt. I know you're probably tired of me taking you on this wild ride here.
AI.
AI. YouTube is experiencing a flood, really a fucking pandemic, a plague of AI slop that is just truly infecting the platform with STDs, the likes of which you could never even fathom. And it is completely contaminated shorts. It is also really going hog wild on long form too, and none of it's real, and they have been farming the partner program for every doubloon
Yeah.
they could possibly
Yep.
hit out of it, like fucking Mario
Yep.
jumping into a coin block.
It was
And the
so
AI
easy
slop
to.
sometimes gets taken down, not always. The YouTube methodology for identifying these channels is not ideal. I just covered the Kurt Sagat stuff like 2 days ago now. But these AI channels are infinitely springing up because they take actually seconds to make. And they are hitting these
No
milestones,
emotes
the
though.
previous
Yeah, it sucks.
milestones,
No
very
emotes.
quickly. Obviously, inorganically, not authentically, and a lot of times it is just fraudulent. But they have been able to squeeze a lot of money from the YouTube Partner Program, and I imagine that's played a pretty big role in YouTube now upping the requirements to hopefully combat that. But in doing so, with this helicopter dicking of the requirements here, they are also cock-slapping all of the very real people who are trying to grind to reach the milestones to be eligible for the partnership program, and this makes it significantly more difficult. It has doubled, which is very, very hard for channels that are just beginning. And there's quite a bit I want to blabber about there, because maybe this does have like a positive effect on stopping so many of these AI slop factories from springing up all over the place, because the requirements are much heftier. So maybe this does prove to be a valuable weapon against this menace here, this pariah. I doubt it'll be like Excalibur fully defeating it, because they can obviously just keep pumping out endless amounts here and eventually claw their way to the requirements for the partnership program to make money off it. But maybe it takes them too long. YouTube finds out and, smites them. I guess that's possible too, though I find it unlikely. But I also think this pushes normal people that are trying to pursue a YouTube channel and try and make it to the
Until
partnership
February.
program, reaching these milestones. I think it's kind of nudging them, shoving them down the path of considering AI slop as well as like a supplement to the content they're making. So that way they can continue to like churn out content to eventually, hopefully, breach the threshold that's required now, because it's significantly less likely if you have like 3 or 4 videos that you spend a lot of time on and maybe one pops off, like getting maybe 2 million views in shorts here. Like, you're still not even close. And getting a video to get 2 million views from out of fucking nowhere, pulled out of the ether, pulled out of your ass from a brand new startup channel, like, that's really rare. That's some like unicorn type shit. But even if that does happen, you're still not even like scratching at the nipple there on the titty to start suckling from the partnership program. 20 million shorts views in 90 days, that's not easy. That's pretty cutthroat.
No, it's not.
So I think creators will feel incentivized to start using AI as well and adding that to their channel in order to keep churning out tons of videos and hope that some of them start to pop off. But even if they don't, the volume of those like lesser view videos may eventually help them grind out the milestones required to reach the threshold. So I do think that this will have an adverse effect of leading to even more AI content from normal people trying to reach this requirement. I also think that this will stifle a lot of new channels who want to go on like creative endeavors with content, because making, you know, creative or specific niche content for a channel is kind of a death sentence here.
Hmm.
It's very unlikely you're going to hit these milestones with something that is specific to a niche that you're interested in or like a topic that you're interested in. It will instead push people to be more focused on viral content and just like really sterile, generic, formulaic content as opposed to like passionate, creative ones, because you're more likely to have the, you know, viral bait content, you know, top 10 reptiles who could beat a Hercules beetle in a head-to-head fight on Fortnite no build or whatever. Or Tung 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 Sahur did what to the K-pop Demon Hunters? So I feel like there is also a chance that this change further pushes people away from committing a lot of time and energy and effort into talking about specific interests or specific communities, and we'll see kind of the end of like these grassroots channels that are all about like one specific thing that isn't necessarily a mainstream topic, in favor of all of them pursuing like the stuff that is proven to get caught up in the algorithm and pushed heavily, which is, you know, like the listicles and Mr. Beast style, that kind of thing. Like, let's take, for example, animators, which is one I always like to talk about because animation takes a lot of time, in a lot of cases, a lot of money, and it is not something that you can just infinitely, you know,
Yeah.
spit out, unless, of course, you're using AI for it, which, again, this would incentivize you to do, to start just doing AI animations or something, because those take seconds, whereas like a normal hand-drawn real cartoon, that takes a long time, many, many, many hours. So let's take animators, for example. With these new requirements, 20 million shorts views in 90 days. Oh, buddy, hooey! Hope you're ready for that carpal tunnel to set in. You're going to need to be churning out animations, or one animation that you keep breaking up into like a million shorts infinitely. Kind of like what Mr. Bean's YouTube channel does, actually. They keep recycling the same like handful of episodes because there isn't a lot of episodes of Mr. Bean. So they just keep repackaging those same episodes into like 1,000 videos, which I guess you could do for like an animation you spend a lot of time for and see if you can reach the 20 million views. Probably won't happen. It probably won't happen easily. At least that'll be a Herculean task, no doubt. And then the 8,000 public watch hours across 12-month period. That's also brutal for like an animator. That's a lot of cartoons you're going to need to be making. The 8,000 watch hours across 12 months, that favors people that are going to do like pretty long videos, which animators are not going to be doing because that takes so much time, money, effort. Like, that's a lot. Like, even making a minute high quality cartoon is a lot of work. And if you're going to try and like make the 8,000 watch hours, you're going to need to be doing a lot of those like minute long cartoons, or you could prioritize doing like really, really like cheap and quick animation, you know, like story time type animation where it's only a couple of shots and only a little bit of like movement and such, in order to prioritize getting a lot of those animations out, and maybe even trying to go for like longer animation runtime there to reach the watch hours. But no matter how you spin it, it's a lot. So the point I'm making is that these new requirements are very steep. And I think that this is going to scare a lot of people off from even trying to make, you know, very specific content or animations. Like, I do think it's going to push people towards just doing the standard viral content, or even utilizing AI slop themselves to try and grind out these milestones.
You see
And
500
right
hours,
now,
chat.
I'm not entirely
500.
sure if this is going to really
Easy.
stop these content farms from churning out AI slop, because they might not even be affected all that much because they can make hundreds of videos a day and just
Wait, that's not
have them
right.
plastered everywhere and probably get there in the deadlines. Maybe they get taken down before then, but maybe they don't. In a lot of cases,
I need
they don't.
2,500, chat. I
So
need
I guess we'll see the effects of this come next year, but that is a significant change to the partnership program requirements that kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I can't say I'm overly surprised to see them changing eligibility for it, because like I said, there is a huge issue right now on the platform with all this AI slop that does keep meeting the partnership requirements, the threshold there, and is farming AdSense from YouTube with inauthentic, fake, phony baloney garbage. So like, I'm kind of not overly surprised that they're doing something to try and fight back against them getting monetization. I just wouldn't have expected it to be like this big of a jump off rip like that. That like it that did kind of catch me off guard. Anyway, though, just wanted to blabber about it a bit. That's it. See ya.
Yeah, in all seriousness, I do need to actually upload content again to my YouTube and work toward that because that's gonna be a bitch later on when they double the requirement. True. True, because you cannot play music, you cannot do anything, okay? Like they are strict AF. Their automatic content detection, AI content detection is too good. And I'm scared for the future of AI detection and Twitch getting more restricted on that with like music and stuff, you know? It's gonna get pretty bad. But yeah, YouTube moderation's way too strict. If only Gears Reloaded didn't suck. Look how fucked up this is though, he says. Gears of War Reloaded is available now. August 26, 2025. August 29th. Launch week fixes. No patch notes whatsoever. Fix the pre-order bonus that was not being given to players. 5 days later. That's it. That's all. I got God of War too. I got one gun.
You don't pay big brand marketing.
Charles, would you file this under your type of game?
Not really. Not my kind of friend slop. What about you? Is this your kind of game?
It's cute. Like I'm enjoying it. But
Yeah, it's cute. It's just I don't know. When I do friend slop, I like the chaos and the fast pace.
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Charles, would you file this under your type of game?
Not really. Not my kind of.
And remember when they're called co-op games? Well, I mean, I feel like co-op games a little bit different.
What about you?
Friend swap is a better term for these kind of games.
Is this your kind of game?
I think friend swap is just a good way to generalize this type of game, you know? Because like Army of Two on the Xbox on 360, you know? That serious kind of two-person tactical game. You wouldn't call that friend swap, right? Okay, maybe a little bit actually. Maybe it's like slightly friend swap. Gotta relearning how to draw. The time. Especially cop slop. Is that the name of the actual game? Oh, Army of Two, you mean, huh?
I just bought brand new $159 AR glasses on Amazon, the cheapest pair I have ever seen. And we're gonna find out if they're worth the investment in this video. But first, smash that subscribe button or virtual screen, which is the equivalent of a 46-degree field of view, the same FOV you'll find on nearly every pair of budget AR glasses. The resolution is going to be full HD 1080p and it's going to run at a 120 Hz refresh rate. All pretty standard stuff.
That's not
Again,
bad.
for half the cost of a lot of the cheapest competition. There's no IPD adjustment for these glasses given the cheap price point, and they are not 3DOF or 6DOF either, meaning the screen will follow your face, which some people love, some people hate. Speaking of love and hate, let's look at some of the reviews. Sridhar Poturi and Ricky Roman said, not worth the money, would recommend X-Real, and don't do it, not worth it, not smart. 1 star for both of those. But at the same time, all of these people loved the glasses, all 5 stars. So who's right? Let's see. So first up, the audio quality. One reviewer mentioned the X-Reals starting at $299, so about double the price, are much more worth it. So let me compare the audio quality for both.
Graduate school to get a PhD in
Okay.
astrophysics, and when you're getting an advanced
X.
United States.
That's pretty crazy since these are twice the cost of these AOCs. All right, let's move on to the next test. Okay, now that we're through the audio quality, let's talk about the actual visual experience. So the way I like to use AR glasses can be narrowed down to these 3 things. Number 1, using them to extend my laptop screen for more.
Be such a cool way to use it. Like, that's cool. That'd be kind of hype.
More workspace. Number 2, using them to watch a movie in a way bigger fashion, especially when in a cramped space.
Yeah, that'd also be hype, yeah.
On public transportation or in bed with no TV in the room.
Is it wireless display and
When we play
everything?
games, especially handhelds, with a
Of course
much
it is, right?
bigger
So
movie theater-like experience.
how
So,
delayed
I
would
tested each of
things be
those three
though?
ways, and here's what I found. As far as productivity when you plug it in the computer, I tried having
Delayed?
multiple screens just
Did
side by
ask?
side in the one enormous display, and it is possible to do this, but it doesn't look that much bigger unless you squeeze the font down in your laptop settings manually. With that being said, it's also not 3DOF, so it follows your head wherever you go, which I find for laptop productivity work is a little bit annoying. When you want to be productive on a laptop, navigate between multiple things, you want the screens to stay in the same spot, so the fact that it follows you around makes it not optimal for use like this. But number 2 was for media consumption, and it did amazing at this. So I tested
I didn't know what
this with
3DOF
movies,
was.
shows, and movies in a variety of scenarios. So first off, the sound quality as before was really great. So was the brightness of the glasses. And seeing Neil deGrasse Tyson's face this big outside made me pretty starstruck, pun intended. But yeah, it was right on par with the XBXs from Xreal, although those do have a bigger field of view. But again, they're like double the price. Consuming media was great, the audio quality was great, no complaints there. Finally was gaming. So 46-degree field of view, 120 Hz, full HD 1080p resolution. What did I think? So here I played heavily modded Starfield, a game with pretty insane graphics, and I was genuinely impressed. Way more detail on the big screen than on my tiny Asus ROG Xbox Ally X, and it was gorgeous.
Pretty cool.
Not to mention the input latency was basically non-existent. It felt very smooth to actually play with the glasses plugged in. I always recommend playing handhelds with AR glasses because it's truly a next level combination. They really complement each other really, really well. Plus, being able to play while laying down on a couch or in bed is just really nice. So after all these tests combined, what did I actually think? Were the reviewers right? Well, yeah, all of them. These glasses are really easy to love. They're simple, they're cheap, and they look like they could be the most stylish just because they actually try to look like aviator glasses.
Yeah, they actually look pretty nice.
Futuristic category of glasses like most other AR glasses do. But they definitely still look bulky from the side since they do still have the you've never had out. So would I recommend these? Yes, they're a great simple AR glasses experience.
I haven't kept up with the tech and glasses lately in the past couple years, like at all. It looks like it's getting kind of crazy.
If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've been daily driving the Even Reality's G2 for months. To me, they actually set the standard for what display-based smart glasses should be. Ultralight, no awkward camera lenses creeping out strangers on the street, and tech that disappears until you actually need it. But recently, a new challenger stepped into the arena, the MemoMind 1. They take the exact same no camera but heads-up display philosophy, but here they added something I've been begging Even Realities about since the very beginning: built-in audio. So hey, Terry here, welcome to the VR Tech channel. Today we're gonna do a head-to-head comparison. In real life scenario, they're very similar. The MemoMind is actually brighter, so is that a quality of an airbag? For Kickstarter and 6 months out for the entire audio, well, they're gonna lack off.
I say 30 euros.
Consideration because you will want that if you go up.
I was like, what?
Leave all the common around. It's clear that the public doesn't really like.
Man, there was a really good Ghost Recon game on PC that I wish was still around. It was like a free-to-play Ghost Recon game. It was on PC, and it was pretty fire. It was pay to win a little bit, but I mean, hey, it was really good. It was only minorly pay to win, okay? Shit was fun, though. It was like futuristic. Very hype, very hype. I'll get back on the fighting game grind eventually. Did Aeon 2 come out? I didn't even bother. Not out yet. Am I gonna bother? I was a fan of Aeon 1. But I don't really have faith in Aeon 2. Maybe. Yeah, am I playing Aeon 2 at launch? Thoughts? Oh. Yeah, I don't know either. Hopefully not installing a virus. Hopefully. Surely not. Oh, it's over, GG. We'll kick chat. They're in the data center. Hard drive is being fried as we speak.
if I want to have
World's first 4-in-1 Omni printer.
You know, printers. Paper, ink, done. Why stop at paper? It's just a little boring. Let's print on everything. Glass, metal, acrylic, ceramics, wood, and 3D embossed printing. Up to
Wait, this
7
actually seems cool.
I know what you're
Oh,
thinking.
wait.
And it prints on fabric?
Of course.
Oh.
One ink set for every fabric. Just load a blank shirt, print directly onto the fabric. Need to customize something more? Direct to film is the
Yeah, but for how long?
It stays vibrant even after 50 washes. Yep,
50 washes.
Wait, is that an embroidery machine? In the mood for cups? Handled. See the result before you print it, wrapped exactly how you imagine. Works perfectly on common cups.
That shit's pretty neat though.
We'll get to them later. Weird shapes? Maybe don't force it. Try this. Autobots transform. And voila. Just print it, peel it, stick it anywhere. Remember those cups? Water can't even take it off. Want to create something longer? Like a skateboard? Not too impressed? What about this? A 39-foot seamless canvas. Full space. Long. Looking for inspiration? Fancy Effect makes it easy. Just add a photo and click. Watch it come to life. A glance, a smile,
Lenticular mode.
alive again. Choose from 2,000 ways to shape the look. Oil painting, textures, all at your fingertips. Or stained glass. Some memories should stand out, like literally. Nice, right? A little luxury goes a long way. Make it shine. Gold or silver foil, glow in every detail. Centering everything feels too easy. Let's crank up the challenge. Just drop them in.
Really?
Yep. Just do it. Pixel Scan Vision System sees them all. Fast, precise, no distortion. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, this is even better. See that camera hole? It knows how to mask it. Easy to print.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
20 custom photos.
For customizing your phone.
No time. The colors are so good. It makes you wanna. Craving for more? Bring in a laser. One software, 2 machines. All you need is one click. And that's
Probably only like 10 grand.
seamless workflow. The system automatically handles the entire process, and the results perfectly aligned. Wondering about maintenance? Smart Cycle 2.0 keeps ink fresh for at least 2 weeks. No clogging, no hassling. Smart Heat keeps ink flowing. Even winter can't stop you. And breathe easily with our ink. It's safe to use. Ready for whatever you create next. Wait, so what do we call the machine that does all of this?
Omni?
Omni?
Omni? Yes, Xtool 01 Omni Printer. From rigid
Terrible
to
name.
fabric, print it all.
I mean, the Omni part's fine. Oh, that's cute. This unit is wrote upon if you went second, draw a card. What are these cards? Hello? Who's that? Is Becky dead? March. Pretty tired. Fantasy 10.
Do you not sense something wicked in the... I will ask to defeat me. This cannot be.
We're all in the center of our own little worlds.
Complete circle of stillness.
I don't even know what games I've installed. I've installed an Xbox. Is there anything cool on Game Pass? I still have a free month on that. I'm so tired. I going to bed? It might be time. Yeah, chat, I'm falling asleep here.
Into our base. Wait. No,
Have a good night,
not
Jared.
go into our base. Wait.